Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Hero Builds series. I am Sylphin, and in this video we are taking a look at Gadget. We're doing a high cooldown reduction, high mana regen caster build. Now, I'm trying a different format. I'm streaming this live, so I'm actually trying to be recording this live in a different format. Not very many cuts, if any, really. So this is going to be a fairly longer video than usual. That hopefully is still just as exciting. So if you don't know, guys, I've switched up the screen format, as I'm sure you can tell. There is on the right hand side of your screen, right above the abilities, you have all of my social media there, ready to for you to access. Go ahead and check all of that out. So if you have not played Gadget before, she is a really cool kind of mechanical caster hero. Deals energy damage, and yeah, she's fun. She was probably my second favorite character in the game. But she kind of fell off for me, to be honest. And yeah, I didn't really kind of find her all that exciting. So I kind of just, yeah, not really going to be able to do much. Sorry there, Grux. I have your number. So, yeah, so the very first ability we went for was her Q. It's a sticky mine, attaches to units for 4.5 seconds, and again, I got your number, Grex. I know exactly what you're doing and where you are going. So, I don't think he's going to really be able to do much there. I'm going to be sending out our Q right there to the back line. Hopefully it gets on that Gideon, but no, it actually doesn't. So her Q is definitely a very strong ability to do some very good damage to the enemy because it's a very, very long range. We can throw this out tons right there, and I believe that you can actually reactivate it in order for it to drop out of midair when it's traveling. Which makes it a little bit more of a snipe ability, so you can kind of really send it out right far to the enemy. So here I'm gonna, oh no, you actually cannot. So there's the mine that Grex is gonna have to be careful. Grex, I got you. I got your number. I know when you're going to pull, and really it's just a simple side step out of the way. So I'm going to send out these, keep sending out these mines, trying to put them right at the back of the minion wave so that if it doesn't attach onto a hero, which it does prioritize, then it will actually just, attach to the minion wave and not waste that damage. But I am going to be sending out these mines here because they do a good amount of damage, as long as you can get them on, especially once we get some more card power here. So the second ability we went with was her right click, or her right click. It's seek and destroy. It sends out this little bot that kind of flies towards the enemy, and then once it actually encounters an enemy, it will. These last hits are really plaguing me here. Once it encounters an enemy, it kind of deploys up above in the air, kind of uses its rays to hurt the enemy, I suppose, and deal a fair amount of damage, actually. So your mine, if you manage to stick it on the enemy, it actually does a pretty good job of, actually connecting with the enemy, as long as you can place it on the ground. As you can see, I'm kind of flying it through the air, doing a very good job here. When I'm on this kind of upslope here, it's hard to place it on the ground beside this Gideon here. So he's going a little ham here, meaning is there a Grux coming to get us? No, there isn't. So definitely have to be careful here. And just try to get these last hits because we are not doing a good job. I'm level 4, and I am still only halfway through here, so not a very good job here in this early game. So we do have her ultimate at level 5. It is absolutely incredible. It's called Tesla Dome. Deals 450 energy damage over 6 seconds to all enemies in a pretty large area. So with all of these heroes that have huge AoE ultimates, she synergizes very well with the Fae, Steel. She is really quite powerful if you can coordinate her ultimates, with the other individuals. It really is actually very powerful. You have to be very careful if there's a good gadget on the enemy team. Definitely have to play it safe for sure. So here we go. That should land on the Gideon right there, just like I wanted it to. Not doing a good job at all. It's a actually really good poke ability that you can rely to do damage on really anybody that you like. If you can make it so that it lands on the ground right at the feet of the enemy, you basically are guaranteed, as long as they're not sprinting or have a movement speed bonus on the enemy here. I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to use my second ability here. The last ability that we got to get out of the way, that was... Come on! Oh, for Pete's sake. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Yeah, so this Gideon, I have to go back before getting 6 card power. Terrible job here in the early game, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you do a better job last hits. I really need 6 card power. So we're gonna try to, I mean, see, we should have this fully upgraded bonus already, but looks like we won't. The Magus Ward is our first card with the minor casts. That damage is going to be absolutely incredible for us. 75 mana is going to help us again with the sustain. She is very mana hungry, hence the mana regen part of this build that we'll start getting into. And there's a 3 card power, of course, that we get right as we're on our way. Gonna go back, spend this, fully upgrade this Magus Ward, and then go into our next, where is it? The Chronomancer Disc. There is a reason why we're getting this. Again, that mana is very important. We have mana upgrades on it to really help us with our sustain here in the early game and mid game, trying to be on the battlefield with the front lines to amplify that that advantage that hopefully we will get here in the early game. That is why we're doing that mana. And then there's a 2-point cast, simply because I don't have a 1-point cast upgrade. I don't have 4 of them. I only have 3. So that kind of, yeah, kind of limits my options here for cards. Again, that last hit, I really need that. Really need that. Definitely have to focus on that. So here we can send out our right click. There you go. It didn't. You know what? It was really bugged about a month or 2 ago. It was really bugged, and it would just fly through enemies. It really wouldn't do anything. And you gotta be careful here. Where are you going? Oh, you're planting your own here. Let's do this. Oh, if you're gonna stay stationary, I'm gonna use my ultimate right on top of you, Gideon. Do you even realize? No, he doesn't. There you go. Your ultimate is a fantastic counter to Gideon, because usually the Gideons don't realize that you in fact have placed your ultimate simply because it's overlapping graphic effects, and that happened. Your ultimate does much more damage than that Gideon does. So very interesting here. Again, that right click is a bit hard to use, simply because you need to make sure that the enemy minions stay in its area of effect. As for combinations, you kind of saw a combination when I was engaged with that Gideon a bit. I'm being really aggressive here. You can use your right click into your Q. Again, that slow on the right click will help kind of slow the enemy down so that you can, well, try to secure a kill on the enemy, but also it really actually will help you place your so there is a good example of landing my Q right on that Gideon. Something that I have a bit of an issue with a Gadget is I don't spam your right click. Don't spam your right click. If there's anything you shouldn't do, is don't spam your right click. because if you can reactivate your right click, so you don't want to do that because then it'll redeploy like right in front of you, and then you waste your ability. So don't spam your right click. We're gonna go back, get this Chronomancer disc just for a little teeny weeny bit of damage and mana here. All of this mana, 150 mana, that's really gonna help. That is quite a few abilities, 3 of our abilities basically, almost. So again, we'll be able to sustain in this lane, get this card power a little bit more, stay in these engagements. If somebody decides to rotate my way into this side, I will be able to more likely have the mana necessary to secure that kill. So Gideon, no, he didn't decide to get a little bit of damage off here on the enemy. So there we go. Again, I mean, that right click is a little bit glitchy as it didn't even stop here for the first minion. So I'm not honestly convinced that it's actually been fixed. So here we go. There we go. Okay, that time it worked. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on. As you can see here, the little bit of energy damage that we have gotten so far has been very, very nice. We are able to really start killing these waves here and really being quite successful here. So there we go. Look at these last hits that we're getting. Ugh. As I say that. So here we go. Hopefully our team can defend that mid lane while I get a pick here on this lane. I'm going to actually use quite a bit of my abilities here. Don't think they're able to secure the kill there. It doesn't look like I am going to be able to secure this kill. Always upgrading your ultimate before anything else. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Ooh, actually I think I will be able to get a pick on this tower, but really we are just trading towers here. I think they're coming to get me here. I don't... Ooh, maybe not. Maybe they're not actually getting it. Ooh, but there's that Gideon. And of course my mind had to prioritize that Gideon's. Oh, I have to be careful here. One thing that you're... oh, did I even talk about the speed gate? I don't think so. I think the Gideon is actually learning here. He's trying to use his Q as a snipe here with with mine. So he's kind of learning a little bit here. I should be able to get the pick on this tower. Then here's a last hit. There we go. Very nice. He missed with his click. So now we can... now we can rotate here, try to get another lane, defend a lane. Expecting a little bit more of a presence here. So we're just trading picks there. Oh, there we go. He finally got out of one of my mines here. So we do have 3 card power. Should be able actually to go back. I'm going to put my board here before we go back. Spend these 3 card power. Going to be able to upgrade this Chronomancer disc. Get this fully complete. That 5% cooldown reduction finishes off our cooldown reduction that we're going to get here from the Pendulum of Lords and this Chronomancer disc that we get there in the end game. That's kind of why we're getting that. Ooh, definitely retreat. I probably have to defend that left lane. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Do they have a Kalari? No, they don't. They have a pretty good team, so yeah. So that right lane needs to. Ooh. Chimera's come. A little bit of an issue here. Oh no, there's this rampage. Let's see here. Maybe we can force a engagement here, but it looks like our right lane will need to be defended. I should have went there right away. Need to have better map awareness and just keeping an eye on what's happening across the map. Where are you needed? Are you needed to defend? Are you needed to push a lane that's pushed right into the enemy tower? You know, just trying to make sense of where are you used best. Holy smokes, what a long there. That should land on the Fae. Yes, it does. I should have, again, I was just talking about map awareness. I should have actually been up there. Here, let's use a speed gate here to give a little bit of speed to our Grux. And that should secure the kill for sure. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, nice pull. I'm going to use my this. I'm going to throw this out. Hopefully it lands. No, it doesn't. Doesn't quite. So we might as well finish off these minions here. Look at all that damage our Q's doing now. Q is very, very strong. 302 energy damage without, not including those upgrades here. Trying to place this high area. There we go. Oh, hello. So here we go. We're gonna have to use this speed gate to give us a little bit of a speed boost. Hello. Oh, nice pull though. I'm gonna use my ultimate here. Slow them down with my right click. Very nicely done. But I think I'm gonna die anyways. Yep. There we go. Nice rotation by the enemy team. My ultimate. My right click wasn't enough to slow them down so I can get away. And, good rotation there. I was over aggressive. Again, should have placed that ward a little bit earlier to notice that they were coming my way. So now that we have a good amount of mana here in the early game and that damage, we need to get some cooldown reduction. That is our next card, Pendulum of Lords. Mana, health, but more importantly, that cooldown reduction. So we're going to put this here. All these advanced chronos and chronos, very, very good cards here. And we're going to be able to get Gadget. She certainly feels like a little bit of a range defender, or lane defender, and a lane pusher. She is very good at pushing lanes. There is actually some pretty good builds with her to get some really good lane pushing going, but don't underestimate her in a team fight as well. Her ultimate is monstrous, and her Q is a lot of damage, especially if you can get it on a melee hero, on a melee hero, from an enemy melee hero, can actually do quite a bit of damage if you can use it properly. Again, there's that right click and really not being doing all that much. There is that ward giving us perfect amount of warning here on that Garux coming in. Those wards, those visions are very, very important that you need. So careful right lane. I know. Retreat, retreat. We can see them. We can see them. So I just need some help here. That Garux can certainly do quite a bit of damage here. I'm going to put this down right here. That should land on him. Yes, it does. Exactly what I want. Just to poke him down, get a little bit of damage, and all I can do is just keep this pushed up. And actually, we're going to put a ward here. Let's see if no. So he's somewhere over there, trying to be sneaky, but I think that should be able to do. There he is. Hello. Yeah, as long as I sidestep, I should be able to get out of his pull. So here's a bit of a retreat. So they're coming through the friendly jungle here. Hello! I'm gonna speed gate here, give me a speed boost. Definitely will be fine. So let's pull this. Let's throw our Q as well. It should stick on somebody. No, it doesn't. Kind of wasting abilities here a little bit. As long as I can keep them preoccupied, I should be able to allow my team to make something happen here. Looks like the jungle needs some help. I can certainly keep them preoccupied here on this lane, but I don't really want to go too far here because hello! Let's use our ultimate here right on the enemy. This Garux is going to absolutely get annihilated. Oh, but fantastic ultimate here. Speed gate to get away. And I have to just get out of here because not much I can do. Oh, very nice. Here's this. Oh, there's that. The Q into the right click. Did that opposite here. Let's use the speed gate. Try to secure the kill here on this Iggy and Scorch, but looks like this turrets are going to do a nice job. Exactly how you want to play an Iggy and Scorch. Always retreating through your turrets. Good job. And I simply fell for it. So there we go. Not the best play, ladies and gentlemen, but again, not the best scenario either in the jungle. Close quarters, exactly what the enemy team wants. I mean, that really works well with the Gideon's ult. I mean, we got those melee heroes here. Iggy and Scorch, those turrets, that confined area of the turret's really going to work. The Faye, she has her line, that she can work right down kind of the tunnel in the jungle. Definitely works much better for their team than ours. We do have, yeah, it definitely works better for their team, for sure. So let's rejoin our team here. Right lane, I am a good split pusher, so I'll get right lane. Definitely a good split pusher, so I can certainly go that way. Although I think maybe we need somebody with a lot of basic attacks to really kill a tower quickly, so that could certainly be Grux or Chimera. Almost be a better split pusher than I. But we can simply here, push this lane. There is that. There's that. Oh, not what I wanted to put there. If you jump and you time it right, you can actually put. That ward there on top of that. So there is. I'm going to put the mine down here. Let's see if they see it. No, not quite. So there's that. They're all coming right lane. Huge team fights. Just crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm going to put this mine down here. See if it goes on anybody. Oh, does it? Ooh, very nicely done against Scorch. That. Let's see here. Where's that Iggy and Scorch? Yeah, so I'm just going to throw up my mine here, right there. We'll land on somebody here. Let's put the ultimate. Give her speed gate to get out of this. If they want to fight in my ultimate, not so much. I think I used my ultimate a little bit too early, to be honest with you. But there is, can the Rampage die though? Yes, he can. Very nicely done. This Iggy and Scorch is doing a really good job though. So there's that mine trying to get on him. Yes, it does. Good. I just have to be a little bit careful. Oh, speed gate for my allies. Get out. Yes, very. Oh, good. Good. Stun there. Again, I spammed my. Oh, don't want a body block. Sorry, Grux. Oh, and I'm almost dead. What am I doing? Need to pay more attention. Sorry, Grux, for the body block. Enemy team is really, really good here. Fantastic. Bills, yeah. Look at that barrier will. Very good card on that Faye. She's doing a pseudo tanky damage build. So very, very nice. Look at that clear by the enemy team. Very nicely done. Okay, we getting outplayed here a little bit. I'm wasting my abilities. To be honest with you, I'm wasting my abilities, throwing my Q a little bit too preemptively, not the most accurately either. So definitely have to be playing a little bit more safe here. We do have a pretty good front line. Chimera Grux, unless they are tanky, but it doesn't look like it, so definitely have to be careful. Definitely gonna have to be careful here. I mean, really, what can I do at this point? Pushing these lanes, but there's really not much point pushing this left lane. The mid lane is really wide open. Don't really have much to go here, so really, I guess going here for the right lane is going to be a smart move. Let's get this blue camp here. See how well we do this blue camp. One tip that that I can give you for your Q is actually when you are using it for clearing a lane minion, is actually putting it on yourself, and then you yourself going and standing in between the ranged minions and the melee minions. That makes sure that the whole explosion really affects the entire wave. So I need to be careful here rotating right lane because, or I could actually split push mid lane. Let's actually do that. So I mean, it's a little bit here. Let's put this here. I'm going to again. Nice enemy tower destroyed here. I'm gonna have to be careful with these wards though. So let's do that here. Throw this out on that minion wave. Let's put this here. Put this on myself. No, not the best here. I gotta be careful. Ally tower destroyed. Which one was that? Was it the left lane? Yes, it was. So here, I'm going to try to make something happen here with this mid lane. The enemy team is going to have a really, really, really good rotation here right behind us. So we got to be careful. So let's definitely say, let's do the retreat because they're going to come right behind us here. Yeah, there's that Grux. Okay, let's see if we can get a pick on him. Well, it looks like they're getting a pick in our jungle, so let's go after these guys here. Although, do I have my enemy team? Well, let's stand right here, right in the middle here. Okay. No, you don't want to get here. Let's come close. Let's hug. Not really, so I'm going to be a little bit less aggressive here now. Let's place this on that against Scorch. No, he did get away. Oh, but it is on our friendly team. Let's get this speed gauge, get out of here. Now I have to run for sure. Do they know that I'm low on health? Yes, that Gideon does know that I'm low on health, but I think I can get away for sure. Does have his Q, but it won't be enough. So, okay, 1 for 1. Hopefully the rest of our team here can make something happen. I'm not sure. There's our Murdoch. Oh, there's Gideon trying to do something, but knew that he couldn't. Okay, so this Chrono, look at this, 40% is going to be absolute. Oh, it's because of the blue. It's because of the blue. Because of the blue orb. That's why. So that's not that great. So next we're going here for all of this mana regen, that 5-point mana regen, and all of that damage. Going to be really, really good for our sustain. Trying to throw at our abilities like crazy, doing tons of damage that friendly team needs from me. So, what can we do here? Looks like the game has been evened out. I'm gonna get some split pushing done. Now that kind of the battlefield's been cleared. Oh, look, they're gonna get a good pick there on the left lane. The Grux and Chimera certainly should be able to clean that up. Grab this Harvester. I always suggest, ladies and gentlemen, to get your Harvester. If you are heading to the front of the map, or anywhere really, like just the middle of the map, you really should stop by, grab your Harvester, and get that for your team. Very important. So let's put our wards down. Certainly will be important here. Put this on me. So again, we can do this kind of strategy here, right on us. Let's put good the face. We do have a numbers advantage, so but I don't see any of the enemy on the map. Oh, now I do 3 of them, so there's 1 more. Should be able to get a good split push here. They should be a little bit preoccupied with the friendly teams. So here we go. And a good split push. There should be 1 more. Where is that other? There he is. Let's see here. There they all are. So let's push this right up, and then we're gonna have to retreat. Being a little bit too ballsy here in this right lane. Really, really, really pushed up. So let's simply just get some pushing in the mid lane. So now the whole enemy team is up, so I got to be really careful here. There they are, though. There they are. I think I'm going to be needed here in this team fight, so I'm going to head on over. Or I could simply just push this lane up. Ooh, but there's that Grux. It is going to be a pretty good counter to me. Oh, if he wants to fight, though, I do have my ultimate. So if he really wants to get right on top of me, I do have my ultimate. Okay, there's your pick on that Iggy and Scorch. I'm actually going to... Hello! Here, you can sit right on top of that, don't you? Don't you want to? Don't you want to? Okay, that was really stupid. That was really stupid, ladies and gentlemen. Don't 1v1 a Rampage. I have no idea why I just did that. That was really, really bad. What? What? Why? I thought my team was coming to get me, I guess? I don't know. I'm sorry. I have no idea why I just 1v1 a Rampage. Yeah, don't do that. Complete waste. Complete waste. I guess they get that again score, so numbers. Yeah, the numbers that were equal in numbers, but yeah, not the smartest. Definitely not the smartest here. So now looks like again, look at the lanes of siege pushed again right onto our side of the map, really not being able to make anything happen. The enemy team did have kept a good stagnant engagement there on the left lane, and not even really to make that right lane is going to get a little bit damaged onto our tower if we don't deal with it. But I do want to be a part of this team fight because if I split push, then they have a numbers advantage in the team fight. So I really don't want to do that. But we don't have really any good engagements. You know, we don't have a Grux pull. We don't have. Oh, we do. We have a Grux. It's the morning, I guess. I don't know. So looks like I'm going to be the one here throwing out my abilities for that poke. So there it lands on that against Scorch. But there is the nice pull. So let's use this here. There is the starting of the engagement. There is hopefully no, it does not actually land. So there, hopefully we can. There, yeah, it landed on the Gideon there. So let's use this here for that. Let's throw our mine out. Let's throw this out. We can throw all the abilities because we have that mana. And soon we will have that mana-regen as well. So throwing that out there. I'm just throwing my stuff out simply because I know that I have that mana reserves. Trying to make something happen here, but looks like the enemy Rampage. Good job with that split push there. He decided to do a split push, and our team did not. So there we go. I mean, he arguably would be a better hero to split push on, simply because he has a great escape. He has his ultimate, right, to increase his regeneration and just stay alive. And with that leap to get out, he was good, but it looks like he died anyways. So didn't really do much. Nothing really happened. Yeah. So that really didn't do much besides getting the siege. If they can make something happen here, but I'm not sure what they would do, to be honest with you. They could try to come and gate me, but I see the against Scorch. There are three other players. Not sure where they are. There's the Grux. Where's the two other players? I'm not sure where they are. There's three of them. So yeah, I can do this. I can do this, take out this lane, and then retreat. Because they are going to be coming for me. There's the Fae. There's the Grux rotating to get me. Yep, there he is. So he's coming. I'm going to retreat. Spend these 7-card power. So let's go get our harvester here, go back, spend these 7-card power. We're going to be able to get that mana regen for sure, and a little bit of damage as well. So yeah, there we go. Yep, exactly what we want here. Optimal spark and cast. There we go. Now we have 3.8 mana regeneration. It's going to be a fair amount. I would like to actually get a little bit more. Probably about 7 points worth, and then you can really, like, I mean, then you can just be a monster, really. So utilizing her E, to be honest with you, to make stuff happen is a bit harder than I would have anticipated. There we go, landing there on that. Rocks, get a little bit of a poke damage here on the enemy. That's exactly what we want. I'm overextended. Here we go. I'm going to put down my ultimate here right on top of that Gideon. There he goes. Look at this. An eye the tease here for the enemy. Did that win us the engagement? No, it did not. So that Rampage is being a really, really, really good tank. I'm going to slow him down here. Let's try to speed gate for the Murdoch, but no, I didn't connect with that either. What a tank. Very good job. Absolutely good job. I have low health. I really need to be paying more attention to that. Oh, we did get 2 for 2 though. Oh, come on, secure those kills. Yes! Secure the kill there. Chimera, go, 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 go on that Fae. Go, go, go on the Fae. You can do it. You can definitely 1v1 a Fae. For sure, let's get this health right back into it. There we go! Kinda worked. I still use that ultimate a little bit too preemptively. It did happen to... Oh, there we go. 4 for 2. Definitely a good engagement there. Going to definitely have to attack right lane, make something useful out of this. We could actually... Let's go left lane, actually. Okay. Oh, whatever. I'm just going to keep going. Let's go here into this left lane. Make something happen here. Do have a Harvester disadvantage. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to take out this tower in time at all. We have numbers advantage for like 10 more seconds, but that Gideon is probably going to come our way. Yeah. They're headed my way, so I definitely can't. Definitely can't be doing this. Let's see if they come up here. No, there's that again Scorch. Not much is happening, to be honest with you. Not able to take advantage of these lanes that are pushing up. Really nice. I'm certainly not the best one here to be dealing with this. Oh, that's right. Abilities don't right-click, and the Q doesn't affect this. Only basic attacks. So, okay, we're gonna have to see here what we can do. Definitely want to make something happen here. Definitely not the person to be attacking this this Harvester, simply because I have such a slow basic attack speed. So there's that Rampage. He's going to come. No, he doesn't actually come for me. I know I can't 1v1 him, so we're just simply going to rotate into here. It's Chimera. Blue orb. Yeah, still quite a ways away here. Ooh, enemy slain. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, hello, Rampage. I know that I can't 1v1 him, so... Oh, God. Wonderful. He's gonna have his leap. There... Ooh, I managed to get away. Look at the absolute no damage I did to him. So we're gonna have to just basically ignore that. Look at the damage he's doing. Very nicely done, although Chimera is a good... Oh, God. This is Howitzer. I don't think much is going to happen here. Let's use our ult. I don't think I should have engaged here. Although that Aegon Scorch should die. There we go. Yep. He's dead. Here's this... this Rampage is a very good Rampage, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I don't have the... And yeah, nice ultimate by that Gideon. Fantastic ultimate. Focusing too much on dealing damage to that Rampage. He is being a very good tank for the enemy team. Look at that. All that barrier. I mean, we're... Yep, so definitely we're going to have to just basically ignore him. And look at a very good build here. Lots of attack speed. Lots of attack speed. Look at that. Yeah, lots of attack speed. Lots of damage as well with those 2 beta guards here. He's good build. He's using it well. Really can't say that much. Look at him. He's doing a fantastic job here with his card power. Holy smokes. Fantastic player here. Can't see his... Oh, Nate Howe, second. Very good player. That Aegon Scorch as well. He's a good player indeed. this continues, I think the enemy team is definitely going to slowly win. You're going to just have, you're going to win these engagements, and these engagements are going to be very, very disadvantageous. Here, once we are at level 15, they're going to just use those death timers to their advantage and, you know, take down the towers when we're dead, take down an inhibitor, and at that point, we're going to be done for. So, 3-card power, going to finish off the Solaris reactor. It's going to be a good amount of damage. Going to go into this Elder Mage Amulet. Really going to need that that health there. So it's going to be 300 plus that 300 upgrade, 600 health. Going to be very nice here. Going to help us survive. Definitely am really quite squishy here. A little bit too squishy. Definitely could have perhaps used a little bit of health in the early game. That's maybe one change I would make. I mean, what can I say? I mean, you need the ward. This early Chronomancer, was really needed for that mana. So I mean, unless there's a card with mana and health, but I mean, you kind of need that continued damage. Although I suppose that mana, the Mage's Ward, might be enough here. Might be enough damage in the early game. So, you know, maybe getting two Chronomancer discs. You know, one to use in the early game and to get a little bit of more cooldown reduction, and especially that mana though. You could use that as a mana sink. And then, ooh, this is not good. So, yeah, I'm not going to be... I can't do much. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do much defending against 4 of the enemy team. So, let's see if I can take out a tower. I mean, but they are going to go for the inhibitor, though. So, let's go back. Inhibitor. Oh, but I'm not going to get there in time. I should have known that. I should have known, ladies and gentlemen. I should have known. Damn it. Misplay on my part. Misplay on my part. Misplay on my part. Misplay on my part. Now I'm being stupid and standing right in the middle of the tower. Oh, God. Misplay on my part. And again, I'm spamming my right click. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see that, they're obviously going to get the inhibitor. So just go back. And what am I doing? My God, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Holy crow! Okay, enough whining. Misplay. They're taking the tower. You should have known that they're going to really just steamroll that left side here and get that inhibitor. Go back. At least you can get to the inhibitor in time to defend that. Misplay on my part. Really bad. I think that sealed the game right there. Exactly what I said. I couldn't. Yeah, that was pretty bad, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty bad. I probably could have gotten that tower if I was just playing a little bit smarter. But pretty bad. Sorry guys. Should have gone back and known that they would get in hit. Probably could have defended being hit. Oh, I'm the weak link in this game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm making not the best game decisions here. You know, trying to split push and just I'm not. She's not the best split pusher by far. So I mean, yeah. Yeah. So there you go. Definitely being outplayed there. The enemy team had a great composition. We did not have a true tank. So, I mean, we had the disadvantage there. Rampage, fantastic player here, fantastic build with, fantastic build on him. What a good player here. Not the best showcase of the build. I mean, with all of this cooldown reduction, all of that mana sustain, staying in a team fight, and letting your front line, letting the rest of your players, you know, kind of be there so that you can sit in the back, throwing out your long range abilities, to, you know, to be effective. Certainly would have been better. Not the split pushing. I mean, she does okay. I mean, the right click does a good amount of damage. You use the Q on yourself, stand right in the middle. It pretty much nukes down a lane pretty quick. You have kind of an escape with your E and your right click, more or less, but you know, yeah, so not the best showcase, ladies and gentlemen. Should have been making a little bit more better of decisions there, being with my team. They could have used me quite a bit more, but there you guys have it. So there is the build, ladies and gentlemen, starting out with the Mage's War, that minor cast all the way through. Definitely really good. Going next into some mana here with the cooldown reduction. This Chronomancer Disc is going to be really good. I'm going to make a change here, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. So let's do this. Chronomancer Disc, we're going to change it out for a... Where is it? Oh, I don't have another one. Alright, so we need something with health in the early game, and we can certainly maybe get the Staff of the Adamant, but we need that extra health, or that extra mana. That is also what we need here. So, do we have mana and health? Damage bonus to minions. I suppose that could work. We have health and lifesteal. No, that's not. We need mana. We really do need mana here. That 75 is certainly nice. I mean, we are getting this mana regen later, and along with that 75 health, so maybe we could go for the Staff of the Adamant here for that little bit of health and that damage. But maybe that damage bonus to minions would be nice. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let me know down in the comments if whatever I choose to decide here is not optimal. Let's go with the Staff of the Adamant. 75 mana there, maybe that's good enough. Maybe not. That Solaris Reactor we got later on. So maybe I would simply just change a priority here. So let's go with the Mage's Ward into the Staff of the Adamant with 2 lesser healths and 1 2-point cast upgrade. That health is really going to help. Yeah, simply because I don't have a 1-point cast, so maybe I would go 1 lesser health, but, where is it? 1 lesser health, 1, and then 2 minor casts, but for now, let's go into that. And then, instead of going with the Pendulum of Lords as our 3rd card, we would go for the Solaris Reactor as our 3rd card, get all of that mana regen, since we aren't getting mana on the Staff of the Adamant. I think that would actually be better, especially if I was playing more with my team and kind of a team fight kind of focus, sending out lots of my abilities, using my front line and the rest of my ranged heroes to kind of, you know, take the damage for me so I can stay in the engagements a little bit more. Maybe I can, you know, start to use this mana regen earlier on as more of a advantage. Then going into the Pendulum of Lords for that cooldown reduction, you know, and then going into the Elder Mage Amulet for that little bit of health here. You know, I think Sustain is a little bit underrated, so I'm going to actually go with 2 greater healths, and then into the Chronomancer Disc. That is where a lot of your damage is coming from. 3 major casts, and that cooldown reduction is going to be really good. Since we're losing that cooldown reduction on that other Chronomancer Disc that we had there, we're definitely going to need that. And then to replace our Mage's Ward, if it's necessary in the end game, if you have, you know, an inhibitor or 2 down on the enemy side of the map, you can replace your Mage's Ward simply because you might not necessarily need that vision If somebody else is really doing a good job with the wars, if everybody else with warbs, maybe you can, you know, change it out for this Magna Lens. Again, you have to keep it balanced because they only have 60 card power, so 3 minor shocks. You don't really want any more penetration than that. I mean, pen is situational. It's situational. It's only really valuable if they have energy armor. So there you guys have it. There's the build. Let me know down in the comments section below what you think of this build. Not the best showcase, but I hope the theory part of it at least makes sense. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. Please leave a comment in the section below on what you think of this. What think of this build. Please share the video with the community, and of course subscribe. If you enjoyed this video and if you found it helpful, I would like to do it again for you in the future. Let me know what you think of this streaming format. The video is a little bit longer. I'm not going through and editing it. Simply don't have the time. So let me know what you think about this new format. What do you think? Follow me on Twitch. All that social media stuff, as you can see throughout the game, is there and also on the next page. So till next time, like always, take care.